Not a bad first point.
Tremendous defense, as you'd expect, that he turns it around with one backhand on the move.
I don't think there's any question, Patrick, you'll even agree, despite you picking Sinner, that Djokovic covers the court better than
Yes, he
Sinner.
does. Yep. His movement is phenomenal.
Good execution in his first service game.
In the next 10 years.
Sinner. And he creates the first break of this semifinal. People wondering, can Sinner do in 24 what Alcaraz has done the last couple of years, which is breakthrough? And Carlos achieved one of the hardest things in the world of sports, beat Djokovic at center court. Sinner's turn to take his cut against the GOAT here. Convincing start for Sinner does reflect some belief in his game.
That's beautiful call. Yeah,
really nice.
Patrick had mentioned it earlier. It's a part of his game he's worked hard on to improve, and you're starting to see the evidence of that here at this tournament. But when Alcaraz came around and Djokovic being the way he is, you don't really have any other choice than to work on those part of your game. That's sort of the exciting part of the men's game.
I mean, Djokovic has had the ability, excuse me, especially the last 7-8 years, to force other players to see what they have to do if they want to have any chance to just compete with him.
Nice hands, Sinner.
It's really good.
Ping pong point.
Flick of the wrist gives him 2 break points.
I love that first passing shot he hit with the backhand. He spun it, got it low, forced Djokovic to volley up, and then showing off some quick hands right here.
That's obviously a point Novak should have won, but didn't anticipate that coming back as quickly as it did.
Stunning first 6 games. And Sinner wraps up the most one-sided set these two have ever played.
Another ball you see now Djokovic reach for.
Nobody. You think, wow, he's beginning to find the timing and the rhythm, and then a miss like that, which by his standards looks awkward. He just doesn't look balanced there.
You took the words right out of my mouth. You know, just when you thought, you know, okay, this is Novak Djokovic, hits another uncharacteristic shot. I mean, he missed that by quite a bit. That's another ball that's missed.
First ball miss, and the new set has not given Djokovic the expected level of play. Rod Laver as stunned as everyone. 2-1 Sinner. way off target. Not close with that backhand line.
40 love.
I don't know what I'm more surprised about. You know, Alcaraz being as flat as he was, or seeing Djokovic right now.
For me, it's the latter. Alcaraz was super flat, but Zverev was also lights out. I mean, not missing any serves. I mean, just overpowering display.
Well, that's some of the firepower off the forehand that Sinner possesses. That may have been the biggest forehand he's hit in the match. Got Djokovic on the full stretch, and then a swing volley into the open court. That was the easy part.
Drops in.
That was out, actually.
Advantage Sinner.
Hard for us to hear sometimes in here.
Had about 3 or 4 different options, chose the lob.
Thought it was the right shot. He just missed it. But what a point by Sinner to stay in that point off a big first serve.
There it is.
Sinner.
Jannik Sinner, just over an hour within a hold of a 2-set lead. You look for signs that maybe Sinner is getting ahead of himself, that he realizes he's on the brink of a 2-set lead, but Djokovic isn't playing well enough to even ask any questions.
That would have been the highest defensive lob ever recorded if that had gone in.
Yes.
I'm sure Hawkeye can chart that for you, Jen. It was up near the roof. Cynical, so methodical, uses every second of the serve clock.
Sinner.
Appears to have incredible level of calm today. There's another set point.
Stress level not as high at 6-1, 5-2. You know. You have to face a break point.
It's 2 sets to Sinner.
Sinner.
We have never seen Novak Djokovic on the ropes quite like this at the Australian Open. And Sinner finished the job, though. Use some of that breeze at the back for that serve.
Advantage. Djokovic.
Pretty draining game, but exactly what Djokovic needed, John.
Well, that is sure absolutely true. And he dug deep there, and it just holds.
First game.
He's gotten the crowd way more involved. Hopefully that'll inspire his hopes.
Sinner thought maybe he could get him in the dropper after such a taxing game. He got up there quickly. I can't question that he doesn't desperately want it.
Heck of a volley there from Djokovic on another good pass from Sinner. Got it down low, dipped it. He was looking for Djokovic to play that short.
Was a promising start to the game, but not the way it ended for Djokovic.
That's a great ball there. Age can be a factor. You know, we don't know. Your opponent's a factor. You know, Sinner's on it. But something's off. You mentioned the cold. You know, it looks like he's something wrong, like he's just not moving that well for him either.
Very first ace today. And Djokovic jumps back in front in the third, 3-2. Another stress-free game for Sinner to get to 4-all.
It's a shot where, you know, the discipline, it was normally something Djokovic is great at, would tell him, make him hit a volley at least. Actually guessed right there and had a pretty decent look at it. Another miss.
I mean, Djokovic not making returns. Think of that analogy. It's like Michael Jordan missing layups or something, right? I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
And then pull the trigger. I think the tape on the way over made it tough for Sinner.
That's well done by Sinner right there.
Does he go into the patented lockdown mode, refusing to miss, making opponents lose their patience and go for a lot? Or will the mind get in the way?
Sinner is the best in the world, you know, attacking a second serve. Was really well done when he desperately needed it.
Still purely business in his demeanor. Just nothing on Novak's face, positive or negative, really throughout the day. Even after a point like that. And Sinner grinds out the first extended rally. And now he has his semifinal on his racket.
Well, that was just another outstanding return from Sinner. And he got something to work with. And he wasted no time.
Djokovic fights off a match point, cuts Jannik Sinner's big lead in half.
Hasn't mattered.
New balls, that one flies on Djokovic again. That's wicked.
Yeah, the biggest to dominate on his serve without going for huge serves.
Slammed on the brakes. Djokovic went back behind him and he just flicks it. Sinner says, okay, you're going to back way up. We'll just serve and volley and make it an easy volley. The clarity, Patrick, that he's had from the start of this match is super impressive within a game now. Jannik Sinner.
6-2, 6-7, 6-1.
And a stunner down under dethrones Djokovic.